Hello, thank you for coming here at Motherland. I am Yves Doumen, YVES I'm the founder and director of Motherland Community Project. I'm also the founder of Afro House Springfield. Welcome.
So our first question for you would be, how has representation of Black people in Springfield shaped your life? Do you feel as if there is enough Black representation in the community in county?
Thank you so much for asking me that question. Uh, when you look the size of the population, Springfield have around 20 to 23,000 or 26,000 Black people, and that is almost let's say 13 to 15% of the population, or maybe more. But hopefully, my number are wrong. At the county level, yeah, there's a representation issue. Like we don't have enough elected officials that are from that community, depending on the size of the population. On the city, we have seen some little change. Hopefully, the county will kind of pick up too. Yeah.
What has your experience been like owning a business while being Black? Have you faced any struggles in this position?
Thank you for asking me that question. Yeah, it has been it's kind of has been a journey with up and down. Yes, in the beginning, it was tough because you have to go from a point that not being first a native. I wasn't born here. I was born somewhere and grew up here. The trust, you don't get trusted at the first take because maybe it's the language barrier, maybe it's the cultural barrier. But it takes time to build trust, and I'm kind of in the trust building process. Even being out here doing this business, sometimes I have to justify who I am, which is not really what I would expect. But I understand that we're in the Midwest. Springfield is probably a very diverse population, very diverse city. It's attracting a lot of foreigners, and I hope the tendency will change that people will see more foreigner doing business as anybody else. Now I am a naturalized citizen. Hopefully also that will probably help me to see more door opening for me.
What aspects do you focus on when teaching others about Black history?
uh, when I'm kind of teaching other about Black history, I look more the cultural part because it's very important for people to know who they are, to uphold their value. I came from a very conservative cultural background in Cameroon, where I was born. And when I'm talking about Black history, I start with the culture, which is kind of the value. Uh, also go by the food, and I also highlight, greatness. I also highlight great achievement. I'll probably also talk about the struggle, but I usually focus more on the good part, the mindset, the positive side. Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. How do you get your start? How did you get your start? And how do you give back to your community while doing the work that you love?
Okay. I'll start by the second question, which is giving back. So, me giving back to my community is using the network, the connection, the knowledge, the resource that I have. I put all those resources together and create possibility for many people to have access to it without having to, go to any type of challenge. Being very accessible, providing free support to people who want to learn anything that I do, whether it's here on Facebook, by email, by phone call. That's kind of how I give back to the community. Obviously, I also donate, money, my time, my service to other organizations that are doing the same thing. For example, when I moved here, I started doing a lot of volunteering. A lot of people that I kind of met throughout my journey here has been through volunteering. And volunteering for me is my opportunity to give back. When people go on vacation, my vacation is just spending my time here working for other non-for-profit, and that's kind of a way for me to give back. I'm also a mentor. I have a lot of young people, college or elementary school or middle school or high school that I mentor. So that's my way of giving back. Starting my business has been a long journey. It started at Lincoln Land. I was a student and I started using the back. They have like a garden, community garden at Lincoln Land. It was kind of the training ground for me. coming from Cameroon, I used to work as a development agent, and my role was to go inside community that has limited access in anything that you can imagine: road, infrastructure, knowledge, medicine, education, doctor, care. And I will improve those community by using what is available in the nature. So when I came here, same mindset. How can I move into this community where we are and improve this community by using something that is already here, like the land, the space, the knowledge, all at once. That's kind of my beginning.
That's awesome. Do you feel that there's anything in Black Springfield that should be reevaluated or revised to be more beneficial while sharing Black stories?
Yes. I wouldn't want to play like a lesson giver. I'll probably like talk more as a suggestion. Obviously, we want to see more space where people with my background will learn about their culture, learn about themselves. Also, I would like the education system, Springfield education system, to kind of uh, do a little bit better in highlighting the achievement of black leader, also supporting black business that are here, allowing students to have access to those people, like giving them the opportunity to listen to those people, because you cannot become what you don't see. And if we could improve that side where the young generation have access to more space where they learn about themselves, also where they have access to uh, good leadership, strong men, women, strong leaders who can shape their mindset and positively impact them.
100%. Have you faced any prejudice that has impacted your ability to share your stories and those of others?
uh, I would say yes, but now I usually kind of look at it as a challenge that I need to overcome. I know if I improve myself, I can open certain doors that are close to my face or that originally were not open to me. I have some issue with maybe a couple of organizations where I was denied service or I wasn't given the right information. But again, most of those organizations now work with me. So I've been able to kind of turn things around using that first no as an opportunity to improve or as kind of some type of challenge. And I told myself, okay, maybe I didn't do good. Maybe I was not good enough. Maybe my presentation or my approach was not the best. I'm going to work and come back. So yeah, that's kind of how I take it. Yeah, prejudice, yes, but then how I bounce back from it and how I improve myself using it as a motivation.
That's a really good mindset to have. Do you have any do you have a special family story that you would like to share?
Yes. Oh my goodness. So everything that I do here was inspired by my grandma. At my very young age, my grandma told me, treat people not the way they treat you, but treat them the way I teach you. And sometimes it was embracing someone that was mean to you. Sometimes it was sharing your stuff with someone that I wouldn't want to share with you or that has been very mean. Initially, I was, when you're young, you're like, no, grandma, I can't do this. I'll give an example. I'll go to this guy that I used to play with, and when it's time to eat his food, he asked me to leave. I'll leave, very mad. Then he show up at my place, and my grandma asked me to share my food with him. I'll be like, no, but this guy just kicked me out of his house. Yeah, it's funny, food. And my grandma would be like, no. And if I started kind of telling the guy that, hey, you need to leave, she will take my food and give it to the guy. So I have to share, if not, I'll lose it.
Right.
But, today it made me who I am, very proud of that education because no matter what disagreement I have with people, I still see, humanity in them. I still see them as, my alter ego. Even we can have a disagreement on any subject. Definitely, that has really shaped a lot my mindset. I always try to see the positive side of things. I always kind of value the human side of people. Even the behavior could be totally different from what I would expect. Yeah.
So, with that, how would you say it shaped your perspective?
The history, the family story.
Yeah.
Uh, it made me want to improve every single day, every single minute, and I take any opportunity when I meet new people or to learn from them, learn something, because there's always something that someone will teach you, no matter what. Also, always kind of keep it positive, see the positive side of hardship, difficulty, challenge. Use difficulty as a motivation, use it as a way to improve, and be a long life learner, be a community person, be accessible, appreciate anything that you have, be very grateful whenever someone help you or even just saying hi to you. So that's kind of how that family history shaped me, because at the end of the day, she prepared me to be leaders without me knowing. I was like, but when I started now realizing that it was something that she saw in me that I didn't imagine, the same people that were mean to me have to rely on me to do their homework. They have to rely on me to understand certain things that they couldn't understand. They could not by themselves. And slowly, they started following me. So if I were to respond to them the same way that they were doing, probably I wouldn't have been in that position to lead them. So that's kind of how it shaped my mindset.
And lastly, is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yes. Again, thank you so much. Phi, Phi, Theta, Kappa
Yeah.
of LLC for being out here. Uh, I want you guys to know that you're the future of this country. And today, tomorrow, if it's not already the case, you guys already in position of power or position to make decision. I really want you guys, whenever you have a decision to make, the first step, this is the decision that I'm going to take from this situation. Then you take like 30 seconds or 1 minute and try to take any decision different from that one and kind of weigh how both of them will impact any person that is around you, your family member, your relationship, or whoever. That's kind of one thing I want you guys to know. We're living in a wonderful country. We have so much resources in any community to help solve a lot of problems that we're dealing with. And I would like you guys to be, those who go out there and leverage those resources. It could be a connection, it could be a phone call, it could be an email. Leveraging those resources to support any good cause that is out there. And I want people to, look around them. They said to change the world, start where you are with what you have. To look around them, see any project that makes sense, be part of that project, help, mentor, volunteer, give your time, your money, anything. Just bring positivity around you and support any project around you that is making this world a better place.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us, and your answers were very insightful and very good, and they'll be very helpful for us. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I really appreciate it.